Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive to keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Louisville Cardinals, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for this semifinal collision. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Down here for this offense. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. And he'll run out of bounds and picking up a few yards on the play.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you've got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Slides the quick throw. Breaks loose at the 45. Big gain, moves the ball across midfield to the 45.
Well, that's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. They'll run it from the gun. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Ball handed off. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Now here's the toss play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I love to see from the defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job. You need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He's got it. That is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
They'll run it here. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Cardinals trying to cash in here in the red zone. Second down, we're going to throw it. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Here's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on the screen. Touchdown, Cardinals. This quarterback on fire today. You come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think they're going to run, maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Getting set. Here's second down. Same tailback, another carry. And that will pick up the first down, a spot of the 38.
Well, nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Damian Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Gators with first and 10 here. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. And the reality is seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Second down play coming up. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on second down. Extending the play now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. We'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on fourth down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Oh, they stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs
maybe a little bit too creative here on this fourth down play call by the offense. I think the defense was anticipating the offense trying to get the ball into the hands of that receiver, whether it was a pass or a run. And by anticipating it, they're able to keep him short of the first down marker.
And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Louisville. Strong game by this quarterback.
Well, that's why this wide receiver is one of the best in the country. Makes a routine catch, and look what he does with it. Takes it almost a length of the field for a touchdown.
See if they can convert the point after. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He'll take a deep shot. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals.
That is a great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Now they get set to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they start at the 25. Guys up front lined up. It's first down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
The defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it.
But this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Pressure is coming. Breaks loose at the 40. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Really love the call here on 3rd down to give the quarterback the option to either make the throw or pull it down and keep it himself to be able to pick up first down yardage.
The Gators lining up here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to plus 40.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. He hands it off from the gun. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
They come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here? Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Tackle made at the 26. Good enough for a 1st down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
And he picks up the 1st down before they get into the ground.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some.
Got space, looking to score. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a 1st and goal.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Gators. Quarterback flashing the speed in that touchdown run. That's almost unfair.
Well, I think out of all the quarterbacks in the entire country, this guy might be as fast as any of them. Why not utilize his speed when he can make defenses pay for it? It's a great design play and a nice touchdown.
PAT is good, makes the score 21-7. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. After a 1st down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Quarterback drops back. Off target and incomplete. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And he lofts it deep over the middle. And it's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, drive, but it brings up a fourth down. And the Cardinals will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. On the return, it's Jamania. When he's got some space here. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Quick throw, catch made. Now you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
Offense getting set, second down play here. Park behind the line. It's strong. Brought down. It crosses midfield to the 46.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route line. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? From the shotgun, drops back. Makes a quick grab.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Pass complete. It's second down now. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
A gain sets up a third down play. Back to throw again. Short pass finds the tight end. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down. The Gators begin to crank up the tempo a bit. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. 5-yard penalty makes it 1st and 15 now. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, it is incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
The completion sets up a second down. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Receiver makes the grab. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to settle out and bring the pressure.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
It's blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Using his legs on the scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Lofting it toward the left sideline. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Boy, that was beautiful. Man, this defensive back, he's putting on a clinic today on how to defend against the deep ball and man coverage without committing a penalty. I'm sure the secondary coach is very proud of that execution.
And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dreamed about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And, in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
So they'll just take a knee here, and that will send us to halftime. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Cardinals will kick this away to get the second half going. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Gators offense retakes the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Launching it. He makes the grab. They bring it down, and he makes the 3-yard line. That's a solid game.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
First and 10 play coming up. That's a design quarterback keeper. Picks up the first, looking for more. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
And the Gators starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Caught in the backfield. It's strong.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out that you can take advantage of.
Second down after that previous play. The shotgun handoff here. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. And they pick up the first on the ground. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a 1st down, and they get it.
The Gators line up with a 1st and goal. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he will score. Touchdown, Gators. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter where the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
The offense still out there. They'll set up to go for 2 here, trying to tie the game. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he's going to be stopped short. The 2-point try fails. They're still down by 2. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. Here's the handoff. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Down after that running play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And he finds his tight end for the catch. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, much like we saw in the 1st half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? From the shotgun, handoff inside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented. It shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch hauled in over the middle. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
That completion sets up a 3rd down play. Can he make it to the marker? They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Look out, he's got some space. It's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
The Florida offense retakes the field. They can punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The Gators are in the red zone now. Back in motion now. Dump off caught by the running back. Touchdown, Florida. That puts them on top in the 2nd half. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defense coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. Handoff from the shotgun. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's got it for a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Well, it's a big risk to play man-to-man coverage by this defense, and this time they get caught. Great timing between the quarterback and his receiver. You can see what can happen when that timing is right. Big things can happen.
The defense with more pre-snap movement. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. It's a shotgun run call.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards, be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
The game makes it second and medium. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. They got behind coverage. Looked like a big play, if not a touchdown. And the receiver just dropped the ball.
Now it's third and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, that one's picked off. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that, the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield with the 48.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's strong. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
And put a star next to that play. It's like the linebacker knew the ball was going to be going to this receiver, so it's the instincts and then it's the awareness and the athletic ability to be able to bring down a wide receiver for a loss like that.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Ball handed off. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the fourth quarter, critical down in distances, and this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
And at first down, they go right back to him. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
What a game for this offense at the line of scrimmage. They've been able to enjoy really the tempo going their way because they've been able to run the football. This guy now has 98 yards rushing, a couple more, and he'll be in triple digits. What a great day for him.
Good enough for first down yardage.
nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. And no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
And the Gators have 1st and 10 here. And of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Great job by the running back to stay inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the 4th quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
Seventh play of the drive coming up. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Touchdown, Gators. This offense is still clicking. Now, just a brilliant game for this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, he needs you guys to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
Extra point up and good, so the lead is 12 here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Quick throw over the middle. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Takes off in the clear. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
First down and goal here. A touchdown just about puts this game on ice. The Gators will line up here on first down and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second, third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Second down and goal. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida. they'll set up for the point after. Extra point up and good. A 19-point lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. Caught over the middle by the tight end. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Here's the 2nd down play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. And there's a deep throw with the clock winding down. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Tackle is made, but it's a big gain. They'll move the ball to the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense makes the stop after the completion. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Louisville. What did they got cooked up with his 2-point conversion attempt? Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And the 2-point try is good, so the lead is down to 11. Timeout called by the defense, their 1st of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. I believe they're going to line up here to go for the onside kick. Receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. That's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play and be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship. That says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. They get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports.